The day is finally here, guys. We are going to see humanoid robots working in our house, doing our chores. The dream is finally going to get real. But is it for good? There is a lot of controversy that is happening after the launch of this video. So we'll be talking all about it and what is my opinion on it. But before, let's actually watch this trimmed down version of the introduction video that they have. Get more information about Neo.
My name is Bernd, and today we're launching Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Now here you can see all the specs that Neo is going to come up with. It has a height of 5 foot and 6 inches, so it's an average height. If you talk about its weight, 66 pounds, but it can actually lift 154 pounds. But it can't carry it, it can carry 55 pounds only. And that is a modest number actually. If you talk about the battery life, it is 4 hours. Kind of it is in the lower side. It has a soft body and it is actually powered by NVIDIA Jetson Thor. So you might have seen NVIDIA demos where Jensen Huang actually calls upon a tiny robot, right? They are powered by Jetson. So maybe this is some variant of it. It has 22 degrees of freedom. It sees through two cameras of 8 megapixels. So it's not very high quality, but it doesn't have to be. The reason is it is just for vision and not for capturing very high res images. If it has a very high res resolution, then processing of that image will not be real time. It has 4 mics with 360 audio pickup, and what is the quality of it we'll be knowing more in this video. Let's now continue.
Neo's hardware comes packed with features like human-level dexterity and a 55-pound carrying capacity so that it can handle any of your chores reliably. We also worked really hard to make Neo's design friendly and comfortable to be around. Each Neo comes with a machine-washable knit suit, a head, and shoes that you can customize to fit your style. As for using your Neo, we made the experience simple. Out of the box,
So this is the box that Neo is going to come in.
the core of your experience is fully autonomous. The chores feature lets you schedule a
So this is the chores feature. You can actually schedule tasks that you want to do and you can tell when to do it: morning, afternoon, night, or specific time. If we look at some of the chores and zoom in, it says tidy living room, kitchen, bathrooms, bedrooms and hallways, water plants on Tuesdays, feed the dogs daily, check door for packages, and we'll be actually seeing Neo do all these stuff in this video. But I have to say that in this demo that they have released, everything is teleoperated. The things which it is able to do autonomously, I'll be telling you, we'll be seeing in the autonomy section. But other than that, everything it's doing is teleoperated, which means that someone is actually controlling this Neo bot from behind. Let's continue.
time for your Neo to do all of your chores so you can come back to a cleaner home every day. With the AI companion feature, you can talk to your Neo to get assistance with anything from a hard question to a household task. With Neo's autonomy, you can get access to all of its latest AI features to get help with tasks on demand. And the Neo app lets you interact with your Neo from anywhere. But all you have to do to get started is turn on your Neo and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Neo. I'm here to help around the house. What's your name?
Harry.
Nice to meet you, Harry. When you have a question or want something done, just let me know.
We built the chores feature to give you your time back. You give your Neo a list of chores, you schedule a time that you want them done so that you can focus on what matters to you while your Neo does the rest. You can schedule chores by either talking to your Neo or using the app. The way it works is you schedule a time that works best for you, and then you create a list of chores. Whether it's something more specific, like watering the plants on Tuesdays, or something more general, like tidying the house, your Neo will get it done at the scheduled time. If there are any chores that your Neo hasn't learned how to do autonomously, you can use expert mode to have an expert from 1X supervise the session and provide corrective intervention to help Neo complete any task.
So what they are saying is when this bot will be released, it will be doing a lot of tasks autonomously, but they will be very basic tasks. We'll be looking at the examples in this video, but if something is mildly complex or very complex, you can schedule an expert who will be teleoperating this bot and trying to teach it to do that tasks. So what are the privacy concerns and stuff like that? We'll be also discussing that. For now, let's move on.
Anytime you're away from home and you want to see what your Neo's up to, you can open the app and see directly from Neo's point of view.
So here you can see it is actually able to charge itself, and That is kind of a given because many robot vacuum bots are able to charge themselves, so it should be able to do that.
I can't seem to find my glasses. Is this paprika?
No, that's cayenne pepper. Also, your glasses are on your shirt.
Could I use this in my chili?
They're both made from chili peppers, and you could put cayenne in your chili, but it is much spicier.
Neo is a speech-enabled AI companion made for any kind of conversation. Where other AI assistants are confined to your phone or computer, Neo lives with you in your physical space and has the ability to see, hear, and remember things about your surrounding environment to provide you with uniquely helpful assistance. For example, it can suggest what to cook based on what you have in the fridge, remember your progress while teaching you a new language, and even give you interior design advice. The gestures and the light rings express Neo's intentions. Its audio intelligence can also pick up on whether you are addressing it or someone else in the room to decide if it should respond or not. As you might expect from a home robot, talking to Neo with natural language is the primary user interface for all of Neo's functionality, including autonomy.
Now we are in the autonomy section, and whatever you see now, Neo is actually able to do itself without any teleoperation. Also, we'll be actually having a look at the hearing capability of this model as well. Let's have a look.
Your Neo comes with Redwood AI, enabling it to do basic household tasks autonomously.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay, one sec. All right. Yeah. Hey, Neo! Can you get the door, please?
Neo's autonomy works by taking requests like,
Hey, Neo, can you take this cup to the sink for me?
and breaking it down into simple steps, such as walking to the person, grabbing the cup, and then walking the cup to the kitchen, and then putting it away. Neo's autonomy improves with diverse data and real-world experience. As Neo does more chores, you'll receive updates to your Redwood model that increase the complexity of tasks that Neo can handle, such as finding your keys and wallet, or doing a full laundry cycle end-to-end. Eventually, Neo will become fully autonomous, capable of helping you with anything around the house.
We believe that the future will be shaped not just by us, but by all of you who believe in this as deeply as we do. Now, if this is you, pre-order your Neo today at 1x.tech.
So here you can see this is the pricing of the model. You can pre-order this Neo bot now, but it will be shipped sometime in 2026 next year. So the price is $20,000, a one-time payment, or a subscription model of $500 per month. So many people have actually appreciated what 1x is trying to do here, but Marcus Brownlee, a very well-known YouTuber, you might be knowing about him, has raised some genuine concerns. I do think he has a point. He says that, so to be clear, this is a pre-order for a humanoid home robot that will cost $20,000 or $500 per month when it maybe ships next year and currently is not finished. So Joanna Stern, a very well-known reporter, has actually did a video on live demo of this new bot. You can watch that on YouTube, and from there we know that 100% of its actions are actually teleoperated. He says, I see this as more of a hype reel for a thing that they are hoping to be able to make someday, which is becoming so common with products these days. It is true that you are paying $20,000 and $500 per month, and you still would need a human to actually do a lot of tasks. If I'm being honest, $20,000 is not too much for such an autonomous bot if it actually works. I actually anticipated that it would be even higher. Here you can see this 1x handle says that 1x doesn't deserve half the hate they are getting. Making a humanoid that's safe enough to be in homes and building a large data flywheel in the wild is an interesting approach, and one that is crazy enough that it may just work. In the age of data-driven learning, deployment precedes automation. And have a listen to this. We don't need perfect hardware to build a useful robot. There's a lot of intelligence frontier to be captured on a general purpose robot that can do a lot of useful things, even if it's not at the frontier of dexterity. I actually agree with this point. The best example, which even Marcus has pointed out, is Tesla. You can compare Tesla and Waymo. If you have watched some videos where people compare Tesla Robotaxi and Waymo, you will see that the performance is near identical or even better in Robotaxi. But you have to understand, Robotaxi just has cameras, whereas Waymo has cameras, LiDAR sensors and whatnot. But still Robotaxi is able to compensate for that. How is it able to do that? The simple thing is data. They have trained their AI models with so much data that it is able to compensate for the perfect hardware that it doesn't have. As it is said in this handle, 1x has already done what they can in their workspace. They have built the hardware. No matter how much you perfect the hardware, if you don't have the data, it is simply not going to work. And I think they have reached the limits of the data that they can have in their workspace. Think about Tesla. They have been getting a lot of dash cam recordings of Tesla vehicles. They deployed their car into the wild. People bought it, and with the help of these people, they were actually able to gather data and train their model, and now we see the results. I think 1x is going on for a similar kind of approach. Once these bots are in home and they get the data to train, they will become very good very fast. But as pointed out with this user, Neo is awesome at first glance, but teleoperation means some employees somewhere in the world will have access to our homes, our children homes and our PCs, safes and etc. This cannot sell. Teleoperation needs to be removed from your otherwise great product. I mean, I do understand, and see, he has a point. See, the company will hire very good people and they will be teleoperating correctly, but think of it this way. Anyone who is actually teleoperating Neo will be able to see your partner in a not so very dressed manner, peek into your family, see and hear all the private things, which is actually a concern. Well, the CEO Burnt has actually addressed this issue. He's saying that we'll be blurring the faces so that even if the teleoperator wants to know more about the user, he's not able to. We might think that, a better implementation would have been actually deploying these bots in industries, but the problem is industry is a very controlled environment. It doesn't have the randomness and complexity of a household, and that complexity is actually needed to train these bots. But the good thing is you will be in control when this model will be teleoperated, so people need to be a bit aware when teleoperation is going on and have to understand that there's actually a person behind who now has access to your house. The CEO has said that you can build fences where Neo, even if the teleoperator tries, can't take Neo in that places. So all those things have to be done, but people will get lenient by the days and there will be some things that will go wrong. But people will have to be very responsible and have to understand that fact as a person is teleoperating from behind. But I think there is no substitute for it, and hopefully the situation will improve and the ratio of teleoperation and autonomy will shift towards the autonomy side. So if you ask me, will I be willing to have this bot work in my homes? Yes, I would love it, but teleoperation is something that I'm a bit concerned about. I would have teleoperation work in very controlled environments, and this is the important thing. I will be aware that this is not the Neo bot who is doing it. There is a person behind it, and I'm not sure about his or her intentions. And when teleoperation is happening, I'll make sure that women in my house are safe. Any important or private thing is not exposed. But whatever we think, they have did it. They have taken the bold move, and if it's going to ship sometime next year, there will be a lot of chaos in the beginning and many false claims that people will make, many things that Neo will get wrong. Many people who are teleoperating might do some bad thing, but I think slowly and gradually this chaos will cool down and slowly we'll move towards autonomy. So these were my views, but enough of the serious talk. Let's actually get into some memes. So I have curated a few of them about Neo, and I think you'll have some fun watching them. Have a look at this one. I think this is one of the best that I saw. I mean, sex robots, no matter how much we don't like it, is going to be a very big market. We can do nothing about it. Have a look at this one. So actually, the CEO Burnt was actually asked about it. Can Neo do this? anything like that. When you're sleeping, kind of suffocate you using a pillow. He said that there are many safeguards that will not allow Neo to do it, but can it do it? He said yes. Have a look at this one. This will be actually annoying if Neo comes up to you and says that your payment has been declined, I can't work and stuff like that. I mean, the thing is right in front of you, but it's not working just because a payment has been declined. Gives me Black Mirror kind of vibes. So that's it, guys. Do tell me if you would like more videos like this where I cover AI news and whatever is buzzing around in the AI space. I hope you liked the effort. If you found it helpful, please do hype this video. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.